What's up, you guys? Welcome back into iHeartRadio's official wrestling podcast, the Battleground Podcast. And, I've thought of many different ways how I was going to start this show. I could have done the boom. I could have done the chicken bag. I could have done anything. But I'm just going to let my man speak for himself. Let's give it up for AJ. Give it up. Everybody, you know them as the Costco guys.
Let's bring the boom.
Yes. Now, before we get into anything, I did kind of mark out with your boom. I know everybody talks about breaking bread, right? But instead, we're going to break double chunk chocolate chip cookies on the show. So
double chunk chocolate cookies.
I had to go to Costco right before this interview just to make sure I got one of these for this. But let's kind of dive into this. You've got a big wrestling match coming up against QT Marshall at AEW's Full Gear. There's a lot of history between you and QT. Maybe some people don't know about the history between you guys. So let's set the scene for those that are trying to figure out, hey, why is the Costco guy wrestling at AEW?
So QT Marshall, a young Jersey guy. He's probably, I guess, about 8 years younger than me. And when I was ready to retire the first time, and I never officially retired. So let's get that out of the way. I never officially retired. I stepped away from the ring. And, of course, I carried an American flag to the ring when I was the American power child, Eric Justice. So as I was ready to step away from the ring, we were looking around the organization for someone that could carry that flag. And at the time, QT Marshall was a young bulldog. And I said, look at this guy, man. Got a great look to him, a real heroic look to him. A wrestling background. I think this guy can really be a hero and carry things. So I called him out and I handed him my American flag. And I said, QT, you got it from here. And we went in different directions from there. And of course, we know where QT Marshall ended up with AEW, where I ended up with TikTok, with AJ and Big Justice. And then QT and Sanjay Dutt from AEW reached out. They said, hey, we'd love to bring you backstage for a segment, do some things. From there, the internet did its thing, and Big Boom AJ, when you stepping back in the ring? So QT reaches out, says, hey, we got this spot here at Full Gear. We'd love to have you. So brings me to Barstool Sports. We signed up the contract. I thought we were friends. I said, great, let's team up. Let's bring the boom. And QT said, no, that's not what this is about, Big Boom AJ. I brought you back for one reason. I want you one-on-one. So battle, I got to do what I got to do now, and that's bring the boom.
Absolutely. And the thing is like, I've seen some videos here recently of you in the ring not too long ago down there at CCW, and you getting in there, Big Justice in there getting a spear on somebody as well. Like, let's kind of talk about this because, you've become quite the viral sensation lately. I can't scroll through social media without every other video either being you guys or somebody, trying to act like you guys with the skits and everything else. So what's it been like seeing all these videos and everything going crazy and viral?
It's been a ton of fun, and everything we do is all about fun and happiness. And we really want to get the word out there to people. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to forget your troubles and let all that nonsense go. All that stuff that's holding you back. Let all that go. Get out there, be happy, and bring the boom.
Absolutely, for sure. And it's one of those things, because like we were talking before we started recording this, that like just seeing everything being good. For your kid, he's getting out here to live out these things that, as a kid, you'd never think he would get to do. And you're sitting here recently, we just had Halloween. There was kids coming up to our house all dressed as AJ and Big Justice. The Rizzler. It's an awesome feeling, because sometimes people get viral on social media and you're like, yeah, I can't let my kids watch that guy on social media. But the great thing is I can sit here as a parent who has a 7-year-old and I feel comfortable letting him watching videos with, you guys in it.
Well, thank you so much. And that is the vision. That is the mission, is to bring the boom, and everybody could be entertained by us. Everybody could feel welcome with us. Everybody could be happy with us. And yeah, people dressing like us for Halloween. What greater honor is there ever? that is the coolest thing. And every time I see one of those posts, I comment on it. I repost it. That is just the coolest thing ever, that people wear AJ and Big Justice for Halloween. Some people did some crazy jobs on it. You've seen some of the videos where they got the chicken bake, the double choke chocolate cookie, the logos. They're bringing the boom. what an honor. What a great Halloween. What a big boom.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Now, I do have a question since you've kind of based everything off the chicken bake or the double chunk chocolate cookie. So, do you get those for free now at Costco, or do you still have to pay for them?
No. We're good. We have a great relationship with Costco. We absolutely wouldn't want. We couldn't ask for a better relationship with Costco, and we have a lot of partnership deals with the brands within Costco. Mm-hmm. So the relationship works out great. I mean, Costco is happy to have us in there. Costco recognizes us as the Costco guys. And then they introduce us to the brands within Costco so that we can make videos and raise awareness for new products and products going on sale.
Yeah, absolutely. And I, like I said, I was literally in Costco earlier today, and I was texting a friend of mine. I was like, this is called show prep in the radio business. He's like, why are you buying a cookie? And I'm like, because it's a double chunk chocolate cookie, and I can't really bring a chicken bake because I've got dogs and I can hide the cookie from them. So, you know, you're no stranger to a wrestling ring. We've kind of established this. You've had a lot of wrestling experience, but going back to the wrestling ring after being years away from it is quite the leap, right? You said you never officially retired, but did you ever imagine that you would be back in the ring, or did you already make your mind up that it's like, hey, you know what? Even though I never officially retired, I'm cool if I don't step back in the ring.
Mama Justice was convinced I wasn't stepping back in the ring. I knew I was. I knew in my heart it wasn't over. I knew in my heart one day. Wrestling's in my heart. Yeah. I love wrestling because there's nowhere else you can have that connection with the crowd. There's just nowhere else that you can walk through that curtain and immediately feel that connection and know that you're going out there fighting for these people and they love every minute of it. I mean, there's just nothing like pro wrestling. So I always knew in my heart one day I would be back in the ring. Didn't know when, didn't know where. And listen, I've been in the ring a lot lately the last few weeks preparing for this. And footwork was the toughest part. Getting your footwork back together. I mean, you're on a flat canvas with flat boots, and I mean, it's like skiing again for the first time in 20 years. It's like I felt like I was standing on the ice. So my footing is good now. Every day I stepped in the ring and got used to the ropes, I got a little bit better and a little bit more confident. And that's where we stand right now as we prepare for this match.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, when this was all brought to you, when you talked to QT and Sanjay and all them, I know you said probably in your mind you were already saying yes, but I'm sure that you had to run it by Mama Justice before anything, correct?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we love each other so much. We've been together 25 years. You know, we're a team. We're a team. So, yeah, I mean, out of love and out of respect, I did have to bring this to Mama Justice, but I also knew Mama Justice wasn't going to hold me back. So, yeah, she has her concerns. You know, I'm 48 years old.
Hey, but you can still go. I've seen the video, so I'm not worried about that whatsoever. You can still go from the videos that I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 48 years old now, and we got so much going on. You know, we got weeks of what we have on our schedule going on right after the match. So, you know, I got to stay healthy. I got to fulfill these commitments. So, of course, there's, you know, a concern there, but I'm confident. I've been training. I'm ready to go. Wrestling's in my heart, and I can't wait to see everyone out there.
Absolutely, for sure. And of course, AEW Full Gear is just days away. You can watch it on pay-per-view. You can also grab tickets to that show, AEWTix.com. That's TIX.com. So, you know, we've talked about how you've got this match with QT and wrestling is in your blood. Is this going to be a one and done, or is there a possibility that you want more? Because I've clearly seen, like I said, the videos, the wrestling bug has got you again. And I don't think you could just step in the ring this one time with QT and then that's it.
I think there's going to be more. Listen, things have to line up. Hey, listen, the audience has to want more. Let's start with that. Let's start with the audience has to want more. But what I do promise you, Battle, is I'm bringing the boom so that the audience is going to want more. That's on me. So absolutely. I will be bringing the boom. I will have this audience wanting more, and then we'll start from there. You know what? If the audience wants more, you know, I absolutely love the way AEW has handled everything to this point. It would be an honor to do more matches with AEW. We are very busy with the other stuff we're doing with social media, so everything has to line up. But the door is definitely open.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to be exciting to watch, you know, that match at AEW Full Gear. It's on the buy-in, and I'm just excited to see and hear that arena go boom, because we've heard them do it with Adam Cole. I'm just waiting for them to hear boom, and then just
boom.
So let's I know your time is very precious because you got all things you got to do with wrestling and social media videos and whatnot. But how do you find the time to create these videos, also get ready for wrestling, and of course be a family man, all in like 24 hours?
Fortunately, it all goes together, and that's the coolest part is that when we meet other creators and we meet people and we're going through airports or whatever, as you saw us at TSA, this is us. This is who we are. All we do is turn the camera on. So it's awesome that we're able to do this together. And now Ashley and Mama Justice do have their channel and they're creating content and we're drawing energy from one another. We're just having the time of our life with it all. So yeah, it is very time consuming, but it also is exactly what we love. And I'm getting ready to wrestle. Big Justice is getting ready for his home run derby at the Power Showcase. Right after AEW, Sunday morning we leave, we head down to Texas. Big Justice will be in the Power Showcase Home Run Derby down at Globe Life Field. And, Mama Justice and Ashley, they love to dance. They love to entertain. So we're doing this all together, and that's the greatest part.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, you also got to throw in the Rizzler in there because beforehand, I was telling a friend of mine, I was like, I didn't put 2 and 2 together from the Rizzler's videos because I was like, I saw the Black Panther videos and I was like, these are hilarious. And then I realized later down the road that it was the Rizzler. So, how did that come about? Yeah. Because, you're in your own little world. And then here comes even more of a fun time with the Rizzler.
It's a great story. So Rizzler was on the rise. We were on the rise. And one night, Big Justice comes to me with his phone. And he's like, Dad, you got to see this kid. So right then and there, I'm watching this video, and this kid's like, it says on the packaging, it fits you till you're 7, and I'm 7. He's busting out of the thing. So right away, I reach out through Messenger. I'm like, hey, it's AJ and Big Justice. We absolutely love your stuff. Would love to meet up sometime. So right away, Uncle Sabasta, Rizzler's father, responds. I'm like, all right, here's our number. Here's your number. We get on a call right then and there. Mm-hmm. And we were like, it's you. And he responds back. He's like, it's you. We love you guys. Back and forth. We love you guys. So we get down to finding out where everybody's located. And they are up in New Jersey. So I think this was probably like April or May. We said, awesome. We're going to be in New Jersey in June. As soon as Big Justice is out of school, first thing we're doing is we're coming to see you. Mm-hmm. So we meet at American Dream Mall. We do the whole boom we're doing with Toys R Us. And we've just been family ever since. They're on the phone all day together. Rizzler and Big Justice. They're playing Fortnite, whatever else they play. I'm talking to Uncle Sabasta about, oh, geez, Sabasta, we're in New York this week. Then we got to turn around and go to California. Then we're going to meet you here and there. So, it's been incredible. It's been awesome. We love every minute of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, again, I go back to it. Watching your guys' video come out, and it's a great thing because I could sit here and be like, hey, look, I'm okay with these people being famous. I'm not going to hate them 6 months from now because it's enjoyable content. I don't have to worry if my 7-year-old is sitting here watching something and I have no idea what it is. But I cannot tell you how big of a superstar I am today for my kid because I told him that I was interviewing you. And so he's told everybody at his school that I'm interviewing the Costco guys. And so
we gotta get your kid a custom video when we're done here.
We'll definitely have to do that. But AJ, looking forward to seeing you beating up on QT Marshall because we're going to call it here on the show. Sorry, QT, you've been on here, but AJ's about to bring the boom, buddy. Sorry.
That's what we do. We bring the boom.